I'm like super nervous, but okay, change is good. Here we go.
Mom, can you help me with this?
Really, Ben? Hi there, my name is Dee. It's nice to meet you for the first time, visually. For the first time if you're new to my channel, and for the first time if you're not new to my channel, because it's the first time I've shown my face. Good. Go easy on me. This video is an Art Addicts Alliance upload. These are the lovely people that are currently participating members. Jazz Capri, Weblight Dreams, Jenna Gets Creative, Pan-Dimensional Space Zombie, All Funnies and Games, myself, Artsy Pineapple, Enjoy Drawing with Mary, Darkstar Creations, Color Nix, Jude and Her Pencil, and Fuzzy Dragons. They'll all be linked in the description, so make sure you go and watch their videos after my video so you can meet them. We are doing a Meet the Artist for 2022, and we actually did one last year, but not everybody participated, so we thought it would be fun to do it again. First thing I had to do is take a picture. Just kidding, I already took the picture. This is the photo I took, and I tried to look extra pretty because I like to do that sometimes. I'm going to be doing a colored pencil portrait with a marker base. I'm transferring my line art to my sketchbook using a graphite transfer sheet and a multicolored retractable ballpoint pen. Or a biro, as Timmy Danso calls him. I don't know if that's a British term, but it sounds a lot better than the mouthful that I just said. These graphite sheets are super cheap, and you can use the same one like 100 times. I'll have everything that I use linked down in the description, so if you're curious about anything, you can find it there. If you haven't seen my previous Meet the Artist, I'll have it linked in the card in the description. It's more of a learn about my life up until last year kind of thing, and I wanted this one to focus more on art-related things that are personal to me. Last year we had a vote, and so that's why not everybody ended up participating, but this year we just kind of made it the prompt, everybody agreed to it, and plus we have some new members, so we thought it would be fun. We found where our little stray cat friend has been staying, and she has brought along a couple of guests. So when I really started trying to improve my art was when I started my YouTube channel, which was back in October of 2019. I really wanted to learn watercolors, and if you go back to some of my earliest videos, you can see those early paintings. And I recently did a redraw of one of them. This one, actually. I'll have that link below if you want to see that. I love doing and still love doing graphite drawings, and I really got into using colored pencils and did some colored pencil portraits of my favorite art YouTubers. I stopped doing those because they took so long and they ate through my pencils really fast, and the good ones are not cheap. But somewhat recently I discovered the queen herself, Timmy Danso. She has an amazing channel, she's so incredibly skilled. And she specializes in colored pencil portraits. So I learned from her that it's smart to use a base underneath your pencils, so like markers or pan pastels. They're not pastel in color, but she says pastels. I don't know if it's her British accent or I just don't know how to pronounce it, but anyway. And that really speeds up the process, and you use significantly less of your colored pencils. It still takes a long time to get a smooth blend, but yeah, great tip. I guess I need to talk about me. I like art.
Do you want to learn how to draw amazing art?
I've always loved drawing. I talked about it in my first Meet the Artist video. I had a sketchbook back when I was about 15, and it had a lot of drawings in it that I was really proud of, but unfortunately I had to part with it. And I thought that it had a very special drawing of an ear in it that I was super proud of because it was like the literal best thing I'd ever drawn, and it was just an ear. But guess what? I drew that ear in a different sketchbook that I still have. This sketchbook is from 2005 to 2006, so I was 15, 16 years old. It was 17 years ago. I just turned 32. I'm a millennial, if you couldn't tell. Side part. Kiki! I know you don't. I know you don't. I thought my cat had a chicken nugget. It's all good, she doesn't. Kiki, those chicken nuggets are not for you. But it has the ear drawing in it. There it is. I don't know what all this is. Just don't look at that. This right here. And I'll tell you what, it's cute. It's a cute ear. It holds up. I still love this drawing. I'm going to be doing some redrawing my childhood artwork from that sketchbook. And if you'd like to see a childhood sketchbook tour, then just let me know in the comments. It actually is full of incredible drawings like these. They're not all like this. There's some different things in there. But yeah, just let me know if you want to see that. But yeah, about my colored pencil portraits. So my first one I ever did was Super Ray Dizzle. That has actually got quite a few views on my channel, and so I guess people like that one. I've actually been wanting to do a redraw of Ray, like a more up-to-date one, and then I can kind of compare and see my progress from then to now. Subscribe so you don't miss that. But I also drew Bailey J, Adam and Steph from Doodle Day, and all of these are on my channel. I'll leave a playlist, so if you want to see that, you can. Bailey J, Steph and Adam from Doodle Day, Mira Byler and Chloe Rose. This was the photo reference that I use. This photo is everything. And I drew Jazza, and the last one that I did was Jackie, Nerdy Crafter, and her sister Sika and Burb, and I really love how that video turned out. Like, it's super goofy because, well, I don't want to spoil it because there's kind of a twist, but that will be down there if you want to see that too. But I mentioned in that video that that was going to be my last colored pencil portrait that I did for my channel, and just really it all because, like I said, they just take so long. It uses up so much materials because you always have to keep your pencil super sharp. But now that I know about using a base, I feel like don't get me wrong, like what I'm drawing, the drawing I'm working on now, it still took me a really long time, but it would have taken so much longer to achieve, you know, the saturation and the blend without the base. So now I think all of this in like a big roundabout way to say, I think I'm going to start doing colored pencil portraits again. So yeah. And here's Red. Hi, Red. Oh, who's a good boy? Red likes to golf. My husband will hit the golf ball and Red will go chase after it. Aren't you such a good boy, Red? Look at that tail. So our bluebird family is gone. They have flown the nest. But now we've got some new birdie friends that come and visit us. I'm going to go out into the light and see if I can get a better view. Here's another one. You almost never see two of them drinking on it at a time because they'll just start fighting each other. And I looked it up, and apparently hummingbirds are pretty aggressive. They fight for the food, and they fight for territory reasons, and they fight to impress the other hummingbirds. So here's an update on our baby kittens. They come out every morning to give them some breakfast, and they are loving it. This one here, she's got a big orange spot on her head, and she is the bravest of all the kittens. She comes out when we call the kittens, and she'll climb up around us. She's still a little tiny bit skittish, but I've named her Merida for her bravery and her orange spot. This one over here is the fluffiest of the bunch. The other three cats seem to be short-haired cats, and this one's a little bit fluffier, so we've named him Wolfie. I'm not sure if they're boys or girls yet. I'm just kind of, you know, giving them names. Try to save one entire can of cat food for her mama and get them to come eat the other food so that she can have some to herself. But there's Mama. Hi, Mama. Mama won't come out. Not yet, anyway. She has let me pet her a couple of times, but it's when she had her face down in this bowl, and I kind of reached my hand in over the top. At first, she would pull away hissing at me, but eventually she just would pull away without hissing at me, so I think that's progress. And I don't want to put Mama's food bowl under there until they're out eating their own food so they don't eat her food. Come on, kitty. So this one, I believe my husband has named Gloria. Come on, Gloria. It's okay. Let's see, she just ran back under there. There's Merida. Hi, Merida. And then this one would be Tiger Lily. And my husband named Tiger Lily and Gloria because we have tiger lilies and morning glories that he's planted in our yard, so that's what he went for. Okay, all 4 of them are out. Let's see if I can sneak Mommy's food in there. She's not hissing at me, so that's a good start. I'll let her eat for a couple seconds, and then I'll try to pet her again. Miss Merida. Sorry, Mom. Okay, I'll leave you alone. I just want some pets. Oh no.
Oh, wait, no, I'm gonna kill you. You're trying to like climb up the walls. You're not Spider Cat.
Is that Tiger Lily again? You mama's girl.
She'd probably be Daddy's girl if Daddy stuck around.
I never knew my father.
That is very true. No cat ever knows their father. Like any cat ever never knew their father. Kiki never knew her father. She probably never knew her father. You probably don't even know your real father.
Wow.
I know I didn't really talk a whole lot about myself. I just kind of rambled on, but like, this is my first time being on camera, so I'm a little nervous, and this is probably like the 3rd or 4th time I'm recording this, so I guess if you have any questions for me, you can leave them down in the comments section, and I don't know, maybe if I get enough, I can do a Q&A or whatever, ask me anything. I don't really know if I'm ready for that yet, but just whatever, just leave a comment if you want, don't if you want. So this is the finished drawing. Can you see it? Don't look at the hair down here. I know the hair is awful, alright? And it's kind of really overexposed. Does it look like me? Hey, hon. My hair looks different. It looked nicer on this day and I botched it. Okay, that's enough. Thumbs up the video if you liked it. And you can thumbs it down, I guess, too. If you don't like it, that's fine. Don't forget to check out the rest of the Art Addicts Alliance. I keep doing this, but I'm pointing to the description box. I'm actually just, like, pointing to my microphone in my lap. But this is where the description box will be whenever you're watching the video. So that's what I'm kind of, you know, focus. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you like this new face-to-face, well, face to my face, but I can't see your face, but your face is looking at my face, so face-to-face. If you did like this video, please click the thumbs up button so I know, and please consider subscribing to my channel so you can see more of my videos in the future. We'll most likely be on camera like this, so let me know if you like it, and let me know if you don't like it, I guess. That's okay too. Don't forget to check out the rest of the Art Addicts Alliance and see all of their Meet the Artist videos. I know I'm really looking forward to them, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!